Hi, my name is Trainin. I'm a professor at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln, and this is CS4NE. And today I want to talk about something that I've been hearing a lot about, and that is AI. So we are in the age of AI, whether we like it or not, actually more specifically generative AI that can do a lot of things, including generate code. Some of it is real code, some of it is faulty code, but it's definitely happening. Everybody's hearing about it. So what I've started hearing, and we are all hearing, is that people are saying, why do we still need to teach computer science if we have AI that can create code for us? And this is a really important question because it is a pushback on having to think about computer science as a basic skill for schools. And I'm here to tell you that there are at least 3 reasons, probably more, but these are my top 3 reasons to still teach computer science in schools. And the first one is that AI is here, and AI is driven by computer science. It is written in code and it writes code. And if we want to be full citizens in control of our lives and the environment we live in, we need to understand AI, we need to understand the ethics of AI, and we need to understand how it creates bias, how it reinforces bias, how we can counter that bias. And if we don't understand computer science, we cannot be full citizens in what is quickly becoming the mainstay of 21st century, and that is generative AI. So that's the first reason. The second reason is that computer science carries with it skills that go across multiple domains. So multiple workplaces, multiple ways to interact with jobs have an element of computer science in them. And there's a certain level of code that is required. Now, can you use AI to help you write that code? Absolutely. When I do statistical analysis, for example, I use AI to help remind me how the code is built. But eventually I have to supervise it and I have to make sure that it's doing everything right. I cannot trust it to do it for me. So understanding the core of the code, even if I get some help, is really, really important. And what we're seeing is that professional coders are using this skill of AI to generate code more than almost anybody else, to accelerate what they're doing, but also through knowing its limitation. And finally, when we teach computer science, it's not about the language we teach. The language matters a little bit, but really it is about computational thinking. And computational thinking is important because that thinking about algorithms, about the way we treat problems and we try to solve them is incredibly important. Thinking about data structures and how you use data in the real world is incredibly important. Partially because we need to understand the world around us. But the second reason is that to be really effective in creating code with AI, we have to understand how code is built, how code is created and maneuvered, so we can actually give the AI a set of meaningful ways of thinking about the code we want to create. So even if AI creates a bulk of our code, which in my case, it's very true, I still need to have a way of thinking to explain to it what is it that I'm trying to do. And that comes from my understanding of data, my understanding of the way computers keep information, and the way that I want them to communicate back to the world. So we're talking about the human-computer interface. And those are my top 3 reasons for why we still need to teach computer science in the age of AI. And we'll see you next time.